Ready for a trip to Wisconsin? Well, sort of.
Uh,
Today, we're going deep into dairy management,
okay.
and we're going to make you feel like you're right there on the farm with producers from all over the globe.
That sounds pretty interesting.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
We've got some excerpts from an article all about this advanced training program.
Okay.
And we're going to unpack everything of what cutting-edge dairy management looks like and why it matters for all of us,
Yeah.
even if you don't know the first thing about cows.
Even if you've never even seen a cow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what really stood out to me right off the bat was that this wasn't just some small local thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're talking producers from 7 different countries
7.
all coming together.
Wow. That's
Yeah, it's like a Dairy United Nations.
that's a lot of different perspectives.
Yeah. What kind of an impact do you think those different viewpoints, those
Yeah.
different, ways of doing things, what kind of impact do you think that has on everybody involved?
Oh, it's got to be huge. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
You've got people from all these different climates, different,
right.
sizes of farms, different
Resources.
exactly.
Mhm.
So, what works in one place might not work in another.
Right.
But being able to share those ideas, those
Right.
innovations and those adaptations, I mean,
Mhm.
that can really push the whole industry forward.
Yeah, and just the connections you make,
Oh, absolutely.
building relationships with people.
It's invaluable.
Yeah.
Yeah, for future collaboration and, problem solving.
It's got to be like a huge
Oh, yeah.
support network.
Yeah.
All right, so it wasn't all just classroom stuff, though, was it?
No, definitely not.
They actually got out there on the farms, right?
Exactly. They combined classroom sessions with farm visits.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they could see these concepts in action and, ask questions specific to their own operations.
Wow, so they're learning about,
Yeah.
ventilation, and then they're going to a barn and seeing.
Exactly, seeing how it works in real life.
It's got to be so helpful.
Oh, yeah, it's so much more effective than just, reading about it in a textbook or something.
I mean, that's how I learn best.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about some of these key areas
Sure.
that the training focused on. And,
Yep.
it all really comes down to keeping those cows healthy and productive.
Right.
So let's start with ventilation.
Okay.
Why is that so important?
Well, good ventilation, it might seem simple, but
Yeah.
it's crucial for cow health and milk production.
Okay.
If you don't have good ventilation, you get a buildup of ammonia.
That's not good.
No, it can cause respiratory problems for the cows,
Oh.
and it contributes to heat stress,
Oh, it's
especially in warmer climates.
Yeah.
And all of that, that can really reduce milk production.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but a well-ventilated barn, it keeps the air fresh.
Right.
The cows are healthy, they're comfortable,
Yeah.
and they're producing more milk.
And happy cows make more milk, as they say.
That's right.
That's right. All right. So then there's foot care.
Yeah, foot care is another big one.
Why is that so important?
Well, cows, they need to be able to walk around comfortably
Right.
to eat, to drink, to, socialize.
To get to the milking parlor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If their feet hurt, they're not going to be able to do any of that.
Right.
And that can lead to all sorts of problems.
Less milk.
Less milk, yeah, and it can be expensive to treat.
Right.
So that's why the training emphasized things like regular hoof trimming,
Mhm.
providing comfortable flooring,
Yeah.
all those things that help prevent lameness.
So it's kind of like, taking care of an athlete's feet.
Exactly.
Make sure they have the right shoes.
Mm-hmm. The right support.
Yeah. Okay. So next up, we've got reproduction.
Right.
And
Right.
this is all about keeping the cycle going right.
Exactly.
To keep the milk flowing.
Yeah. Efficient reproduction is key for a sustainable dairy operation.
Mm-hmm.
So a healthy cow, she should have a calf roughly every 12 months.
Right.
And that keeps the milk flowing, and it ensures a steady supply of replacement animals.
For the herd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the training covered strategies for optimizing breeding programs,
Okay.
monitoring cow health,
Mhm.
nutrition,
Yeah.
and making sure that insemination happens at the right time.
Wow. So much goes into it.
Yeah, it's a complex process.
Yeah.
But it's really important to get it right
Yeah.
because any delays or inefficiencies in this area, it can have a huge impact on the profitability of the farm.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So last but certainly not least, let's talk about cow comfort.
Yes. Cow comfort.
What does that involve?
It's all about making sure the cows are as stress-free and as comfortable as possible.
Huh?
So that includes providing comfortable bedding,
Right.
adequate space to move around.
Enough room to stretch out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Access to fresh food and water.
Makes sense.
And, when cows are comfortable, they're relaxed, you're happy.
Happy cows, happy milk.
That's it.
Yeah.
They produce more milk. Right.
The training highlighted the importance of things like stall design.
Oh, interesting.
temperature control, even the type of brushes used for grooming.
Wow. All those little details.
Yeah, it all adds up.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing to me how all those things can have such a big impact,
Oh, yeah.
on the overall success of a dairy farm.
It's all connected.
It really is. And I think, for anyone listening out there, this just goes to show how much really goes into producing that milk,
Yeah.
that you find in your fridge.
It's a lot more than people realize.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
From making sure the cows are comfortable to, promoting global collaboration.
Right.
The dairy industry is really evolving,
Right. It has
to meet the demands of a growing population.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as consumers become more aware of, where their food comes from
Right.
and how it's produced,
Yeah.
these advanced management practices that are driven by science.
And a focus on animal welfare. They're going to be essential for the future of the industry.
Yeah, for a happy and healthy future.
Absolutely.
For everyone.
Yeah.
So next time you pour a glass of milk, you'll know there's a whole lot more to it
Yeah.
than meets the eye.
A lot more to it.
Yeah. So until next time, happy listening, everyone.
Cheers.